Okay then, we're back to hunt once again in the last weather being Thunderstorm, so with that being said, let's jump straight on into it. And our first rare find for the video is a Cosmeleon. That's probably a good sign, right? And there's our first Nimvault for the video. Hopefully we get a gleaming version of these in this video, because in our Heatwave video we never got a rare small. Also, thinking about it, I'm pretty sure I also never got Lotus on Beach in my Heatwave video. And we're starting this video off on Lotus on Beach. Funny how that works, I guess. Oh, we got our first pity for the video. Hopefully, it's something good. Please? That's basically the Twilight of water encounters. Yeah. That ain't great, but it is our first pity, so I guess I can't complain yet. And our first Gamma for the video is a Snuggle. Honestly, not that bad. I'll take it. Oh, I guess all I had to do was ask. Did I never do that for the small? Hey, our first Corrupted. Sure. I guess I'll take another free shard. Ooh, a quick triple? Don't mind if I do. Okay. Anything we get here should be better than our last pity, as long as we don't get an Alpha Twilight. That's the only exception. Are you kidding me? That is the last thing I wanted. Hey, our first Pyramid. Ooh, we dodged a bullet. That was back to back with the Pyramid, and unfortunately, we don't really get anything for knocking out a Corrupted Pyramid. There's no background. Hey, finally, we got another roamer that isn't Cosmeleon. Yeah, I only got 2 Cosmeleons in the first hour and nothing else. Okay, we got our Alpha Goppy and Twilight encounters out of the way, so surely this pity has to be something better. It doesn't need to be that much better, just a little bit better. Like that, okay? Still a Twilight, but it is Gamma. Although, I would argue that is infinitely better than getting an alpha version of it. Ooh, you love to see it. Our very first encounter for this hour was our first Dusket for the video. A free shard. Also, I just realized I still have Nimvault. I should switch that out. Well, I was changing out the Nimvault, like I said in the previous clip, and since I'm in my PC box, I might as well check to see if I got any secret abilities right. Well, turns out we actually got one. It's only a twiddle, but I mean, hey, that ain't too bad. I'm not gonna complain about that. Now, yes, this would have been way better if it was a pro pay instead, but we're still so early on in the video. I mean, hey, I'll take all of the Gammas and rare finds in general that I can get. It's pity time once again. Oh, okay, getting a Routeware is pretty good, and it's acting strangely. I actually didn't even pay attention to what Loomian was acting strangely this hour. So, pretty decent chance this could be secret ability. I kinda doubt it though. Yeah, it wasn't a secret ability, but hey, that's fine. I got 3 40 UPs maxed out, and they're actually its best stats overall. We've got yet another pity encounter to do. This one is gonna be last minute though, so this is probably gonna be the last rare find for the hour. And hey, this time we got a Gamma, pretty nice. Although, it is a little unfortunate that the previous Snuggle that we just got back to back had the sandwich, and not this one. Oh, well, I guess I was wrong. The PT encounter was not going to be our last rare find for this hour, because we got a last second Astros. And when I mean last second, I actually mean last second. The weather has already changed because the hour's changed. It's not even thunderstorming on this route anymore. But other than that, for this hour, I've actually gotten quite a few roamers. I haven't shown any of them though because they've all been duplicates. I have gotten non-stop Ikazunes and Cosmeleons. I'm not complaining though because I actually love those. Okay, I took a little bit of a break because of the Dragadine event, but now we are back to finish the Thunderstorm video. Not exactly a great pity to come back to though, not gonna lie. Well, the last hour was kinda trash, so hopefully this hour is at least a little bit better. And that is a pretty good start. Hey, we love to see that. So yeah, because it's been so long, I actually don't remember what roamers I have or haven't gotten yet. I don't think I've gotten Mutagon yet. I'm just kind of guessing right now. Okay, now I have an updated list on what roamers I have got. I checked my PC boxes, and what would you know? Dakuda is not on that list. Nuller Gamma? I will say, it does suck a little bit that it's a duplicate. We already got a Gamma Grubby like 2 minutes ago. Where is my Gamma Fancub, for example? Well, I think it's safe to say this hour has definitely made up for the last hour, by a long shot. That's a Nuller roamer we haven't had yet in the video. Nice. I couldn't really tell you why this is happening, but I'm not complaining. And we got back-to-back hours in the cemetery again. Not exactly a bad route, but not a great route either. Also, hey, Lusadia, didn't have that yet. Oh, damn, you really love to see that. It's pity time. Oh, that's a pretty good pity. Oh, you shouldn't have, Twyla. I will gladly take that. That was a lot weaker than I thought it would be. Okay, I took a little bit of a break because of the Dragadine event, but now that that's over, we're back to working on the Thunderstorm video, so this time, let's get it done. Also, that could be an Alpha Secret ability for our first encounter back. Not too bad. Oh yeah, on top of the Dragadine event, towards the end of that event, my computer actually was out of commission for a little while because my water cooling system started failing, unfortunately, which, yeah, is really fun. And I'm not gonna lie, the last few computers I've had with water cooling, the very first thing that starts failing is the water cooling unit, and usually happens right after the warranty ends, which, hey, that is really unfortunate. So yeah, I might just be getting unlucky, but I think for the foreseeable future, I am done water cooling my PCs. I'm going back to air cooling. And while my computer was out of commission for a few days, I decided it's about time I finally get around to redecorating my room. So I don't know if any of you guys remember the really ancient looking curtains that I used to have in the background during my Brick Bronze era videos, but they have finally been retired. There is one small issue now though. I kind of forgot how good curtains and blinds are at soundproofing, so my room is definitely a lot more echoey now. But I think I've got my microphone set up now with all the settings, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I don't know though. Let me know in the comments down below if you think my mic quality is fine. It should be for the most part. Anyway, enough yapping, we have some hunting to do. Also, this pity is probably not going to be anything good. We just had a Nimble encounter, and a few encounters ago we had a Mutagon. So yeah, that kinda leaves us with the normal route stuff. I mean, hey, a Gamma is a Gamma, so I will take it, but it could have been better. And there is a Nuller free shard. Now, my Slugling is 3 times higher level than this Cathlon, but I still think this is a bad matchup. I'm gonna switch out. So, it's kinda been a couple of days since the last clip again, and the sole reason for that is I just haven't been getting thunderstorms while I'm awake. Also, pity alpha. That is unfortunate. That's probably the only find we're gonna get this hour. Okay, never mind. Clearly it wasn't gonna be my only find for this hour because we got this back-to-back. Another free shard. Okay, sure, you won't find me complaining about any cryptids. Unless the roamers, sometimes, if I already have the background. Damn, now that is unlucky. And Nimble back-to-back with pity. Goppy, what the heck? I think Whimper's got me right. Oh, that does negative damage. I don't think Whimper's got me. I will gladly take a last minute pity here, as long as I get a Gamma. Okay, that is pretty good. Hey, the very second encounter this hour, we got another Gamma. Nice. Okay, maybe it's not the best Gamma, but a Gamma is still a Gamma. I'll take it. And we're back on Route 4 again. I mean, it's not a bad route. The only downside to this route is Twyla, and I guess Slugling is just okay. Everything other than those low is pretty good. Even an Alpha Geklo. And we have another last minute pity encounter. That isn't great. Not gonna lie. That is, not really what I wanted. Oh, and I'm pretty sure that is my first Ellie page for the video, so now if I've kept track right, I'm pretty sure the last roamer we need is Cephalops. Yeah, I'll take a pity here. Route 5 doesn't have the greatest selection, but I will gladly always roll for a rare Gumpod. Unfortunately, we didn't get that this time. Hey, that is not a bad gamma compared to the other options that we could have gotten. And there we are, that is the very last roamer we needed for the video. I will gladly take anything here. Ululangopi. Oh, okay, that is definitely Ululangopi, dang. I don't think there's any bad Loomians on Route 8, so I'll take anything. Even that, okay, thanks. Oh, especially if that Loomian comes with its secret ability. Now I will say, Terrafly doesn't have the greatest secret ability, Bug Fever is completely fine, but Ambush is definitely better. Oh yeah, that right there is one of the best gammas in the game. And we're back on Route 8 once again. Also, I feel like I haven't been getting a lot of rare finds recently, but I guess I can't really complain because the rare finds that I have been getting have been really, really rare. Not really the sample, unless it's also secret ability. And unfortunately, it wasn't a secret ability, but hey, free shard. And would you look at that, even my corrupted are starting to be on the rarer side. But really, how about I get a Gamma Gobidemic next? Please, game? Oh, and would you look at the time? It's time to get my Gamma Gobidemic, isn't that right, game? That's not Gobidemic or a Gamma. Although, it is probably the next best thing on this route, so I guess I'll take it. Come on, are you serious? We're still not past this, Vari? Leave me alone! Okay, it still might be a route rare, but it is nowhere near as rare as Gobidemic, and especially nowhere near as rare as Vari, so I can't be too mad. Okay, we have a really good route for a pity here. I am mostly looking for Sherbot or Operaptor. That isn't either of them, but it's fine. It's only an alpha. If I got an alpha Operaptor, I think I would have been a little bit more upset. So hey, Cosmeleon, pretty cool. The downside is though, we're just about to do my pity encounter, so game, just a warning, I better not see a Chompactor or a Burroach. Okay, I'll let it off the hook because it's a Gamma, but come on, that could have been another Gamma Cosmeleon. I might have made a mistake. I decided, hey, I'm just gonna stay up all night waiting for Thunderstorm so I can get the video done. Yeah, it's 10 AM right now. I am so freaking tired, but it's fine. First of all, hey, Alpha Vari definitely makes up for the Cryptid Vari that we got earlier, but I only have 2 hours left for the video, so I should be good. I got Route 8 for this hour, then I gotta take an hour break because we have rain, and then we got thunderstorms after that on Route 3. So I guess if the next hour were not on Route 3, that probably means I fell asleep. Hey, we got another pity. And it's a Gamma. Okay, why couldn't the Vari be Gamma instead? Although, I really like Meditoad, so I'm not complaining about this. It's just to let you know, why not the Vari? Or even the Elephage. And finally, we are on to the very last hour for the video. Also, I'm pretty sure last hour I said, hey, rain was in between that hour and this new hour. But clearly I was wrong because it's heat, so I guess the lack of sleep is actually catching up to me. Also, yeah, it says 10 AM right now for the heat hour. It's just wrong. I don't exactly know why, but in the UK right now, it is 11 AM. So this is just an hour behind for some reason. I'll be taking that, babor. This could potentially be the last rare find for the video. hopefully isn't. I mean, because we got 30 minutes left, we should at least be guaranteed another pity if we don't find any more gleamings after this. But hey, Alpha Kleptyke, not too bad. Well, we actually didn't find any other gleamings since our last pity, which means we get to do another pity encounter. Although, quickly before I click run from this battle, that's a secret ability Babar. If you look at the battlefield, there's no boast from the Babar popping up, so hey, that's a little bit frustrating. But also, yeah, you're gonna see I was kinda wrong about how long it would take me to get to my next pity. Because I forgot to take Babar into account, because Babar's only normal ability is Boast, which considerably takes a lot longer to do encounters on this route, being that Babar is very common. Also, why couldn't this be the secret ability, man? What the heck? And with that, we have now hunted for 24 hours in the thunderstorm weather. So next up, I guess let's go over all of the finds. So starting things off, let's go over the Corrupteds, which in total we got 18 free shards, which I will say is definitely on the lower side for these videos. Usually I get at least 1 per hour on average, so yeah, game, where's the rest of my free shards? But I guess on the other hand, less Corrupteds technically means I have more chances to get other Loomians. Up next, let's go over the Mastery Loomians, starting off with the more common one, being Vari. In total, we got 55 of them. And hey, we actually got lucky enough to get ourselves some rarer versions of Vari, or I should say unluckily, because we got ourselves a Corrupted Vari and an Alpha Vari, which, yeah, Corrupted Varis I don't really care for. We have gotten so many of them in the past, they make for good clips, I guess. And then for Alpha Varis, we can just rally these. I would so much prefer having Gammas, but we didn't get any Gammas, unfortunately. And then for the rarer Master Loomian being Pyramind, which in total we got 17 of them. And unfortunately, we didn't get any rare version of Pyramind. Up next, let's talk about the Roamers, which in total we got 87 of them. And hey, we got ourselves a rare version of a roamer in this video, being the Alpha Elephage, which is pretty cool. There is one small problem though. Elephage is a soft resettable roamer, so the Alpha isn't anything too special. I've already gotten it in the past by just soft resetting for one. So it could have been a little bit better by being a different roamer that you can't soft reset for. But on the other hand as well, I still don't have the Gamma Elephage, so yeah, a little unfortunate for me. And finally, let's move on to the Gleamings Limb. So starting off with the Alphas, in total we got 53 of them. And yeah, we actually got ourselves quite a few rare versions of Alphas in this video. So of course we've already talked about the Alpha Vari and the Alpha Elephage, which yes, is still pretty cool to get, even if they are a little bit annoying, it is what it is. But other than those, we're hunting in thunderstorms. Of course, I'll love to get a couple of rare Nimvolts, and we actually got 2 alpha versions, which is really cool. But other than that, I actually got not 1 alpha secret ability, but 2. Yeah, I gotta say, for alphas, I did really well. And lastly then, let's talk about the Gamma Gleamings, which in total we got 16 of them. Now, unfortunately when it comes to the Gammas, we didn't actually get any super rare Gammas, like Roamers, or Varis, or Pyramind, or even Nimvolt, which is unfortunate, but hey, we did get ourselves a route rare being Kankit. And again, like I said when I got it, it is definitely one of the best Gamma Gleamings in the game design-wise. You can't argue with me, just look at it. And that is everything that I got in this video. I think if we compare this video's finds to some of the other weather hunting videos that I've done in the past, this is definitely on the weaker side of things. But I would still say overall, I'm pretty happy with what we have gotten in this video. Also, that's it, we have finally hunted for 24 hours in every weather condition currently in Loomian Legacy.